Welcome to a new video of Wealthy Road. Having a budget is an essential tool for managing your finances and achieving your financial goals. Whether you want to save for a down payment on a house, pay off debt, or build an emergency fund, a budget can help you stay on track and make progress towards your goals. In this video, we'll cover 10 steps to create and stick to a budget so you can take control of your finances. We'll start by discussing the importance of having a budget. And then we'll walk through each step of the process, providing tips and strategies to make budgeting more manageable and effective. By following these 10 steps, you can create a budget that works for you and your unique financial situation, and start making progress towards achieving your financial goals. So, let's get started. Step 1. Determine your income. The first step in creating a budget is to determine your income. This includes all sources of money you receive regularly, such as your salary or wages, rental, and any government benefits or investment income. To determine your income, start by looking at your pay stubs, bank statements, and any other sources of income. Add up all of the money you receive on a regular basis, including any bonuses or overtime pay you may receive periodically. If you have a variable income, such as if you work on commission or freelance, it's important to determine your average monthly income. You can do this by looking at your income over the past few months and calculating the average. Once you have a clear understanding of your income, you can move on to the next step of creating a budget. By accurately determining your income, you can create a budget that is realistic and achievable, and that allows you to plan for your expenses and financial goals. Step 2. Track your expenses. Tracking your expenses means keeping tabs on all the money you spend, including regular bills, discretionary spending, and one-time expenses. You may use a spreadsheet, a budgeting app, or a pen and paper. The important thing is to find a method that works for you and that you can stick to. To track your expenses, start by collecting all of your receipts and bills, and writing down every expense you make. This includes things like groceries, entertainment, transportation, and any other expenses you incur. If you use a credit card or debit card for most of your purchases, you can review your statements to see where your money is going. It's important to keep tabs on your expenses for at least a month, so you can get a good sense of your spending habits and identify areas where you may be overspending. Once you have a clear understanding of your expenses, you can move on to the next step of creating a budget. By tracking your expenses, you can identify areas where you may need to cut back or make changes. Step 3. Categorize your expenses. Once you have tracked your expenses, the next step is to categorize them. Categorizing your expenses means grouping them into different categories, such as housing, transportation, food, entertainment, and so on. To categorize your expenses, start by reviewing your list of expenses and classify them. You can use a spreadsheet or a budgeting app to help you with this process. Try to be as detailed as possible, and make sure you account for all of your expenses. Once you have categorized your expenses, you can determine the total amount you spend in each category. This will give you a better understanding of your overall spending habits and allow you to identify areas where you may need to cut back. By categorizing your expenses, you can create a more effective and detailed budget that takes into account all of your expenses and helps you achieve your financial goals. It's an important step in the budgeting process that can help you take control of your finances and improve your financial well-being. Step 4. Set financial goals. Setting financial goals is an important step in creating a budget that works for you. Financial goals can help you stay motivated, focused, and on track with your budget. To set financial goals, start by thinking about what you want to achieve with your money. Do you want to pay off debt, save for a down payment on a house, or start a retirement fund? Once you have identified your goals, make sure they are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Next, determine how much money you need to achieve your goals and how long it will take you to reach them. This will help you create a realistic budget that takes into account your financial goals. When setting financial goals, it's important to prioritize them and focus on the ones that are most important to you. This will help you stay motivated and make progress towards achieving them. By setting financial goals, you can create a budget that is tailored to your specific needs and priorities. Step 5. Prioritize your spending. After setting your financial goals, the next step is to prioritize your spending. Prioritizing your spending means determining which expenses are most important to you and allocating your money accordingly. To prioritize your spending, start by identifying your essential expenses, such as housing, food, transportation, and utilities. These are expenses that you must pay to live and work. Next, consider your financial goals and allocate money towards them. Finally, allocate money towards discretionary spending, such as entertainment and hobbies. When prioritizing your spending, it's important to focus on your needs before your wants. Make sure that you have enough money allocated towards your essential expenses and financial goals before spending money on discretionary items. It's also important to be flexible with your spending and adjust your priorities as needed. For example, if an unexpected expense comes up, you may need to adjust your budget to accommodate it. By prioritizing your spending, you can make sure that your money is going towards the things that are most important to you. This can help you stay on track with your budget. Step 6. Create a monthly budget. A monthly budget helps you track your income and expenses, and ensure that you are not overspending or living beyond your means. To create a monthly budget, start by using the information you gathered in the previous steps. Determine your income, track your expenses, categorize your spending, and prioritize your expenses. Next, use a budgeting tool or spreadsheet to create a monthly budget. List your income sources and all of your expenses, and assign a dollar amount to each category. Make sure that your expenses do not exceed your income, and that you have allocated enough money towards your financial goals. It's important to review your budget regularly and adjust it as needed. Track your spending throughout the month, and compare it to your budget. If you notice that you are overspending in a certain category, adjust your budget accordingly. By creating a monthly budget, you can take control of your finances and ensure that you are living within your means. It can also help you build a secure financial future. Step 7. Track your budget. Once you have created a monthly budget, it's important to track your actual spending and compare it to your budget. Tracking your budget allows you to see where you are spending your money and make adjustments as needed. There are several ways to track your budget. Whatever method you choose, make sure to track all of your income and expenses, and categorize them according to your budget categories. It's important to track your budget regularly, such as on a weekly or bi-weekly basis. This will help you stay on top of your spending and make adjustments as needed. Review your spending and compare it to your budget, and make adjustments if you are overspending in certain categories. Tracking your budget also allows you to see your progress towards your financial goals. If you are saving for a specific goal, such as a down payment on a house or a vacation, tracking your progress can help keep you motivated and on track. Step 8. Find ways to save. Once you have created and tracked your budget, you may find that there are areas where you can cut back on expenses and save money. Finding ways to save can help you stick to your budget and achieve your financial goals faster. Start by reviewing your expenses and looking for areas where you can reduce your spending. For example, you may be able to save money on your monthly utility bills by using energy-efficient light bulbs or turning off electronics when not in use. You can also look for ways to save on your monthly bills, such as by negotiating your cable or phone bill or switching to a lower-cost service provider. Another way to save is to reduce your discretionary spending, such as eating out less often or shopping for bargains at thrift stores. You can also look for ways to save on groceries by meal planning, buying in bulk, and using coupons. Remember, even small savings can add up over time. By finding ways to save, you can stay within your budget. Step 9. Pay off debt. If you have debt, it can be challenging to stick to a budget and achieve your financial goals. That's why it's crucial to make paying off debt a priority. Start by making a list of all your debts, including credit card balances, loans, and any other outstanding payments. Next, prioritize your debts by interest rate or balance, and focus on paying off the highest interest rate or highest balance debts first. Consider using a debt repayment strategy, such as the debt snowball or debt avalanche method, to help you stay on track and motivated. To free up more money for debt repayment, look for ways to reduce your expenses and increase your income. You can also try negotiating with your creditors to lower your interest rates or set up a payment plan. Step 10. Stay committed to your budget. Creating a budget is only half the battle. The other half is sticking to it. It can be challenging to stay committed to your budget, especially when unexpected expenses or temptations arise. To help you stay on track, regularly review your budget and adjust it as necessary. Look for areas where you can cut back on spending or find ways to earn more income. You can also try setting financial goals and rewards for yourself to keep you motivated. In conclusion, creating a budget can be a daunting task, but it's an essential step towards achieving your financial goals and improving your financial well-being. By following these 10 steps, you can create a budget that works for you and stick to it for the long term. Remember to start by determining your income and tracking your expenses. Then, categorize your expenses, set financial goals, and prioritize your spending. Use these steps to create a monthly budget, track your spending, and find ways to save. Don't forget to pay off debt and stay committed to your budget. By doing so, you can reduce your financial stress and improve your overall financial health. Creating a budget takes time and effort, but the benefits are well worth it. Start today, and take control of your finances. If you like this video, please consider giving a thumbs up and subscribe to support this channel. Thank you for watching.